Dun 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 dun. Hello. Hello, people. Welcome to Miss C's cottage. Um, I Where's my Pamsky? Ah, hello, Shannon. Welcome in. I have unplugged the light, and I think I shouldn't have, and so it's really dark in here now. And I got another one going, but I don't think that's helping any at all because I've got this big shiny thing up there. Brandon, welcome in. I'm so glad. I hope you're feeling better, my dear. And Ruby Lambert, good morning to you. Afternoon, thank you. Thrifty Crocheter. Rachel. Rachel. Getting better. Brandon, you're feeling better. Good. Laura Harper, welcome to the cottage. And good morning, Bar. Nope, good afternoon. It's afternoon here. Just turned 12 noon, 2 minutes after. I hope y'all are having a wonderful day too. And Sharon J, good morning, afternoon to you. Yes, I got your name right. I've been working on it. You know, it's a long time from Wednesday to Sunday, and sometimes I just forget. All right, I'm pulling you up closer so I can read. Today is Wacky Wednesday, and that is a happy mail day. And I did get some things in the mail today. Some of it is a gift. One is a gift, a requested gift from Tank. You know, Susan, my sister Susie, Tank, she makes my tails for me for my bunnies. And so when I get down to the bottom of the jar, I say, Sister Susie, I need some tails. And she so graciously makes tails for me. There's my Kimmer and Yarn Inspired Gabrielle. The tails for Tanks came. I put them in the jar. I got a whole jar again. So I think I'm good until June or July. The next happy mail that came was actually some things that I won. And I had one from Christy's Crochet Creations by Christy. I'm going to just get comfortable in this chair. I'm sorry, guys. All right. Crochet Creations by Christy. She has a program on Sunday mornings just before me. And let's see if I can get rid of some of that. Oh, no, that made it worse, didn't it? Well, you know, it is what it is. Okay, she comes on before me on Sundays, and I really like her program. She's a lot of fun. She plays a lot of games in her. She has a bracket board, and if you win on the wheel, or no, she doesn't do a wheel. She does something on the chat, and if you win, then you get your name on the bracket board, or if you don't want the bracket board, you can pick out something from a basket that she has, a big square basket, and she has several things in her basket, and you can choose one of them to win. And then she plays a game. It's called Let's Make a Yarn Deal, in which if your name is chosen as the winner, who said I love you? I gotta see that. Spring, my bubbling Spring. I love that girl. And KK's here. Hello. Yeah, Tank is amazing. She's your sister too? Yeah, she's my sister. And Susan Burke is here. Welcome in. And Paula, welcome in, Paula. You know, sometimes, Paula, I see you in the chat and I can't get my fingers to work fast enough. And by the time I typed out something to say to you, the chat's moved on, and The chat's moved on and it's no longer relevant. So if you don't get a hello from me, you'll know why. Mary King is here. Welcome in, Mary King. I was just talking about Happy Mail for the week. And here are my tales by Tank. And she sends me tales when I run out of the scrap yarn that she has, and it gets rid of her scraps and gives me tails, and I love it. I use these on my bunnies. So when you get a bunny from me, you may just get a tale by Tank too. So don't forget to thank her. The second one I was saying was a win by Christy, Crochet Creations by Christy, who comes on before me. And I opened it because, gosh, it's a long way. When these things come in on Thursdays, it's just too hard to wait till Wednesday. Oh, this is not a bill. Oh, this is a bill. Well, I must have stuck my bills in this basket. Amazon. There's my Amazon bill. Okay. Well, anyway, she plays games, and her games are so fun. And she had opened up I think it was a Yarn Inspirations box, or I don't think it was a Jimmy Bean. She gets several boxes, and sometimes she likes to keep the stuff that's in there, and sometimes it's just not for her liking, and so she gifts that to her viewers, which is, I think, a pretty good idea. And I did, Rachel. I had a good Mother's Day. Didn't do a darn thing. Nobody called. I did get a card for my daughter, though. It's the most beautiful card. And this flower opens up. It's like those Christmas things, that you open them up and you do them around, and then they open into a tree or a bell or something. But this makes the most beautiful pink dandelion looking flower. I love it. And she picks out the best cards. I'm going to read this. I'm so grateful for you, Mom. And then I'm going to tell you a story. It's not just on Mother's Day that I stop to think how lucky I am to have you. Seems like every day comes with blessings that can be traced back to you, from chances to use the lessons you've taught, to memories of times we've shared. There's so much that reminds me of you and your love. Thank you, Mom, for everything. I'll always be grateful for you. Happy Mother's Day. I have to tell you, this child I received just before her 3rd birthday. She is my stepdaughter. And on October, I think I got her in October, because we had to go to court and get custody of her and her brothers. But the following Christmas, which is her birthday, I put her in a big box and wrapped it all up and took it downstairs, and I gave it to her father, and I said, Mary gave you this present 3 years ago. Today I'm giving you this present. And he looked like, what? So he opens, I had wrapped the box and then wrapped the lid and just set the lid on the box. And he picked up the lid, and Rachel pops up and says, Merry Christmas, Daddy. And so I said, there, now she's officially ours. I gave her to you, and she's ours. So this child is not even a birth child of mine, but I love her as if she was. And Michelle just said she will be lurking, and I hit will and was, and you know how my brain works. Anyway, she's mine. And she's the one I got a card from, and I did get a call from her. Michelle, you lurk away. And there's my Michael. Oh, I have to tell you another story about Happy Mail Wednesday. Talk about wacky. I mailed to Michael and Antonio a couple somebodies. a week ago, Monday week. And I kept saying, they're coming. And Michael kept saying, nothing yet. The mail's here and nothing yet. And we could not figure out what the heck. And I tracked it, finally got the tracking number to work. And I put the number in and it said it was delivered at 1:55, which would have been, I think, yesterday. So then I get a text from Michael, and he says, this is what came. And he's got it out, the bag's out on the table, and it is as flat as a pancake. It's sliced open, and the contents are missing. And right there in red letters, in the middle of the tag, it says, delivered without contents. So now I have to go to the post office and file a claim, and probably Michael and Antonio should go to the post office and file a claim on their end. I don't know what kind of a value to put on my somebodies. I usually put $20 because that's the adoption fee, but I don't know. Anyway, I am so sorry, Michael, and I am working on a horse of a different color, using these blues. And I got his body, and I got his head. It doesn't have ears yet, but he does have arms. So that's your horse, and I hope you're happy with this one because it's 100% acrylic, no wool in this one. Oh, Cynthia brought monkey bread, and it's still warm for us. Well, grab a cup and crochet, or just come and sit and knit and relax. I don't know, Rachel. I don't know why they would deliver well, I guess they have to deliver the mail in whatever shape it's in, and then it's up to you to do something about it, maybe? I don't know. I really don't know. I'm going to go today and find out. There's Rudy. Welcome in, Rudy. Welcome to the cottage. Get yourself a cuppa and crochet, or sit and knit, or whatever your project you're working on. We're opening mail today and chatting about the wonderful world of the USPS. I'm telling you, if my people at the post office weren't so personable, I think I'd go back to Pony Express. I know, sweetheart, but that's my wish right there. That's my wish, Michael, is that whoever has those needed to know that somebody loved them, and my first thought in my mind was, in Mexico or South America, people still will mail cash to their families. And so if you can get the mail and open that up, then you've got the cash or the goods or whatever's in there. So my thought immediately went to all of the illegals that are in our country. And if they found a squishy package, maybe they thought that package held clothing, or a new shirt, or who knows what. But I just hope that because the letters were in there too, the stories for each one of the animals, and so maybe they can get someone to translate and find out that, oh, some bunnies love them. That's my wish. Okay, I know, Kimmer, but there's some of you in here from overseas. If I put a bigger value on those, when it gets to a European country, do they have to pay a bigger tax? I don't know how their mail works. All right, you in the chat. If you were mailing a some bunny or buddy to someone, instead of a $20 value, what price would you put on it? Some of you have received them. What price would you put on them? Still pretty tender, but bidding or localized. Spring, what's going on? I don't know what a CPL area is. Centralized. I don't know what that is. Spring, what's going on with you? Okay, while I'm waiting for the chat for an answer from Spring and an answer from $100, you think? Do you think a somebody's worth $100? Dania, welcome to the cottage. Oh, for the claim, okay. But see, the claim, you can't because, well, now I don't know. Because you don't have to fill out an overseas paper for locals. Well, I guess if you figure in time. Hello, Alma. Welcome to the cottage. Come in, kick your shoes off, grab a seat, and relax. Okay, anyway, I did get mail from Crochet Creations by Christy. I had one because I'm working on the cuddle along with her. And the cuddle along is you have to make 3 baby items for March, April, May, within that time slot. And I've got a blanket done and I'm working on a sweater. And so because I sent her a picture that I'm working on it, my name went on the wheel and she spun the wheel. I think she spun the wheel on that one. And oh, Spring. Oh, sweetheart. All right, sweetheart, I'm putting you in the book. You know what? You're getting too old to fall down, sweetheart. Jen Reeves and Little Treasures by Nancy. Okay. Cynthia says $50. Oh, Spring, I am so sorry. You know, Gabrielle, maybe it went through the tornado. I don't know. See, that's just it, Sanita. How do you figure in your time? Because, you know, there's no time in here. It's just a big blue Smurf bubble. Michelle D, Yarn Inspired, Cynthia Bailey. Prayers, yes, prayers for her. I'm not feeling well, so blanket hello and I'll be listening. Oh, Jen, what's the matter, sweetheart? Jabies, hello. Welcome in. I know, but those back things are not good because they hurt when you go down and then they're sore for a couple days. Fell on the stairs and have jacked up my knee and ankle. Oh my gosh. Okay, prayers for you too, Dania. All right. Yeah, chicken poop can be real slippery. Ouchie, ouchie. Okay, so anyway, what I won was 3 small skeins of Hooks and Needles Freesia blends. 100% cotton, made in Portugal. It's a 4-weight, and well, you're not going to see this very well, are you? It's green. Here's a pink one with the most beautiful angel. I apologize for the color today. And a dark pink, and it doesn't give me colors on this. It just says it's a Freesia blend. So I would imagine it came in a Well, I know it came in one of those boxes. Stepped on the hose while cleaning the duck. Oh, okay. That's right, Dania. Now you got time to sit and knit. Okay, that was in there, and I got a new 5mm crochet hook, and it's bamboo, and I think I'm really gonna like it because it's a boy head on it. It's flat like a clover hook, and it's short, and I'm a ditch digger, so this is absolutely perfect for me, and it's a 5mm, so one of my favorite hooks. So that is what came from Christy at Crochet Creations by Christy. I love that woman. She has so much fun. I was telling you, she does this. Let's make a yarn deal. She calls her game, and you put your name in the chat and you put in a number, and if you are chosen the winner, then she goes to her yarn wall and tries to pick out the color and the weight that you put in the chat, and it's just fun whether your name's chosen or not. It's just fun because she has to get up and hunt the wall and see, and she usually brings back a couple. You said blue 4-weight. Do you want this blue 4-weight, or I have a variegated blue that's a 4-weight? It's your choice. Which do you choose? And then you get to pick what you want. And if you don't want either one of them, you get to pick out of the basket. So it's like a win-win-win situation. You can't lose on that one, and I love it. And so I was talking to Elmo one day. He made me go out to get my daily dose of vitamin D, and I said I'd like to make my show more fun, and I think I'm going to do Let's Make a Yarn Deal game, but I can't call it Let's Make a Yarn Deal. So I presented it to you guys on a Wacky Wednesday, and well, I'll tell you who it was. I'll tell you right now who it was. It was Michelle M. And she said, call it Pick Your Blessing. And I love Pick Your Blessing because I love giving blessings. And you get to pick out what blessing you want. And it was a perfect name. So there's Marcia. Welcome in. We're just talking about Pick Your Blessing. And I don't see Sister Susie in here yet, but I owe her an apology. We do Pick Your Blessing on Sundays, and I told her, no, we don't do it on Sundays. We do it on Wednesdays, but we don't do it on Wednesdays. We do it on Sunday because Sanita helps me, and she works, so she can't help me. Okay, so that was one of them. The second one that I got was the Tails by Tank, the yarn by Christy Crochet Creations by Christy, and then a purchase that I had made from Dawn Aaron, and that's who this comes from, Dawn Aaron. And look at this bag. Wow, I'm telling you, this is right out of the 60s. And it's got Sagittarius and Leo and Gemini and Pisces and Cancer and Taurus and Scorpio and Aquarius. That's where we are, Aquarius. Okay, so I am going to take a pair of scissors and try and get through this massive amount of tape that she puts on it. There's my Bailey girl. Hello, Babs. Okay, and this is a purchase that I had made. If you don't know Dawn, Dawn Aaron Loving Hands Creations. She is one awesome person. She is, hello, Denisha and Sharon. Wow, you came in just in time. I'm shouting out Dawn Aaron because she is a true artist. She sculpts. She makes lamps. Beautiful, beautiful artwork. Not just crochet. She does crochet, but she also gets. Spring, help me out here. What is it called when you get a hank of stuff to spin? Bats? No, you make them into bats. I don't know. She gets some. She's just learned how to spin. So she gets the stuff and she spins it. And I don't know whether she dyes it first or if she dyes it. Yeah, she is awesome, Spring. Anyway, roving. Yes, Barb. Thank you so much. A lot of brain fog today. I don't know if you know, well, those of you in Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, and Texas know all about the storms that are coming through Florida. But I've got a lot of, but this is not the channel for that, so I am not going to mention it. Just be aware that there might be some lags. She does. Okay, she dyes it first. She gets it and she dyes it. And then she spins it into yarn and then she hangs it up and she sells it. And I'm telling you, while she's dyeing this stuff, people are buying it right out of the pan. It's not even completed yet. But she is so talented. You can send her a picture, either a visual picture or I sent her a mental picture. This is what I'd like to see. I would like to see a meadow, a light green meadow with patches of flowers in it. You know what she did? Well, that's not the one. She dyed up some yarn for me. And I bought it before it was even finished. And this is what it looks like. And it's green. And it's got patches of red. It's got patches of yellow. It's got patches of purple in it. And I crocheted it up into this blanket. Now, I know that you can't hardly see this blanket because I pulled the plug on one of my lights in the ceiling. But this is the Bunny Tracks. No, this is the Rabbit Tracks blanket by Olga Poltava. And you can see the green in the meadow, and you can see the patches of the flowers. I don't know. I love it. Anyway, yeah, it is. It is pretty. I really like it. Anyway, so I have one more to finish the blanket, and then I would like to take this last one and make a bunny out of it and send it to someone who just had a baby. But also what I've done, because I love that pattern so much, I have asked Cynthia Abrams if she would help me test. I wrote a pattern inspired by that, and I'm calling it Some Bunny Tracks in the Meadow. And I used the blocks and the bars, but I did a different pattern. And so I'm hoping I put the pattern up. I put the pattern up on my community page, but then I took it down because I realized that I did not really have permission from the artist to do that. So what I have decided to do is to make a small one for for Olga. And boy, this lighting is terrible with the color. I apologize. to make a small one and a small sum bunny and send it to her along with a note requesting the use of her basic pattern and my pattern inspired by her if she will allow me to do that. If I figured if I gave her the story and a bunny and the difference between her blanket and my blanket, that she might be open to that. We'll see. And if she is, I'll put the pattern back, my pattern up. I'll put my pattern back up. Hello, Marie Simpson. Yeah, Spring, I think it'll make a cute bunny. Joyce McCormick is here. Oh, Rudy, you're in Central Time. I'm in Eastern Standard, so it's 12:30 here. Okay, so Dawn Chandra, Dawn Yarn, no, Dawn Aaron, Loving Creative Creations Hands, Loving Hands Creations, I think. Dawn Aaron, Loving Hands Creations. Sorry if I messed that up, DA. Anyway, I saw this yarn as she was dyeing it, and I said, you know, Dawn, she's the one that says, me. So while it was in the pan being baked, fried, boiled. Hi, Nan, beautiful heart. Thank you so much for being the beautiful and loving heart that we all like in this world. Please don't change. Always be the smile we need. Oh, Dawn, I love you. I love you. I love you. Oh, look at this one. Wow, that's pretty cool. You are God's masterpiece. I'm not really into stickers, but be at that. Treat people with kindness. Treat people with kindness. These are some pretty cool stickers. And be kind. If you're going to be kind. Oh, boy, do I need this one. The sun will rise. And we will try again. Because not all my days are successful. You know, I know a lot of you out there have fibromyalgia or maybe even are on the autism scale. You have autoimmune diseases. There's a myriad of problems out there. Arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis. There's, oh, I can't even begin to name them. But all of us suffer from something. And frequently there are channels that say, oh, this today and that today. And I like to pray for those people, but I am not bringing my problems on this channel because I have 5 other days I can mope. I'm not moping on this channel. This is a happy day. This is my day to reach out and love all of you. And I think the best part of days like today and Sunday is that I get recharged with your love back for me. And that's what keeps me going. That's what keeps me going. Okay, so in the pan, while this is percolating in the pan, I said, me. And I'm sure that Sharon, who loves purple, will be able to tell you that I said, mine, this one's mine. She can attest to that. Now just look at this. Is that not the most beautiful yarn you have ever seen? This to me looks like, well, Christy at Crochet Creations by Christy. She just got a new book for Mother's Day. Her husband, Doug, they went to Michael's and she saw this book crocheting the 63 state, no, national parks, I think it is. And the author had made a hat depicting each one of the national parks. And she didn't show us any of the patterns in there, but the book was made up so that you saw the hat and what the park was and a little bit about the park. You turn the page and the pattern's on the next page. You turn that and there's a new hat. So it was perfect for her to show the 63 national parks and the hat that this person had made up for it. And this looks to me like one of those national parks out there where all of the colors are in the rock. You know, I went to Australia and I went to the outback to see Ayers Rock, which is the natives call Uluru. And when the sun comes up on Uluru, it's an experience you have to experience for yourself. It's just breathtaking. And you are sure beyond the shadow of a doubt that there is a God, a maker of this earth. And the same thing occurs on the other side of the rock when the sun goes down. The sun hits that, and I don't know if you know about Ayers Rock, but it is this huge rock that pressure from the inside of the earth has just pushed up this great big huge rock. And the African, listen to me, I'm on a whole different continent. The Australian natives think that this is the beginning of their world. It is the birth. And they worship, no, they don't, well, I don't know that they worship it, they honor it. They honor that rock as the beginning of life. Didn't even wait to come out of the pan. She laid claim to it. Yeah, I did. Oh, Sally, where are you, Sally? I wish I were there. Sally, where are you? Anyway, I laid claim to this one, and oh my gosh, what a beautiful blanket this is going to make. And I have 5 skeins of this. There's 2 in here, this one, and there's 2 more in here, you can see. And I love the way she wraps them all up. They're just, she's just not a yarn dyer, guys. She is an artist, even in the way she packs. And then when she gets them in these beautiful bags, she wraps the whole thing up in tape, and you can't hardly even get into it. But yeah, I love it. All right, and the next thing that I got, I have no clue what's in it. I got the Tails by Tank, which I had asked for. I got the little skeins of cotton and a new bamboo crochet hook from Christy, which I won for making a sweater. And I'll show you the sweater. It's a crochet pattern. It's really pretty. I'll show you the pattern. That's the crochet pattern. It's not really a difficult one. And then these are going to be the sleeves. You start at the bottom and you crochet up, and when you get to here, you do a chain out, and then you do your pattern back, and then you chain out on this side, and you do your pattern back, and that forms the sleeves. And then you go up and over, and you finish one side, and then you come back and pick up the stitches and finish the other side, and then just stitch under the arm, and that's the finished pattern. And this is out of a book that I found on the Lion Brand Yarn Company website. It's called the Lion Yarn Book. And guys, it's from 1916. It is a book published in 19 or copyrighted in 1916 by the Lion Yarn Company. And it is a manual for worsted work for those who knit and crochet. And I don't think it was less than $10. And this is the sweater I'm making. I can't see if you can see. Yes, that's the sweater I'm making. And it has a hat that goes with it. And I think I'm going to do the hat too if I don't run out of time in May. I need to get to it. But you see how the little squares are in the sweater? And mine looks just the same. I'm so happy. Minnesota. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I go to my sister's usually twice a year, but at least once a year, and I wasn't able to come this year. So maybe later I'll come. But I would like to come up and visit you and see your little farm. You've been spinning too. Wow. That's awesome. KK, you don't need to watch. There's not a whole lot. You know what, Sally? I was thinking that too. That's one of the first thing. Well, that's the second thing that came to mind. Maybe I should have used more tape. Okay, another thing that I did was, Lala has Mad Mimi Crochet and Farming. She does the Bod Hat a Palooza every week. And this last week they had a hat, which is a bag a day hat. She picks a number out of a jar, and that's the tutorial that we do. And I don't think I watched Lala, but Jan, her sister-in-law, she also is doing the Bod Hat a Palooza. And I saw Jan's hat, and it was so pretty. I said, I'm going to go back and I'm going to make that hat. And I did. And this is the hat. And it's got Bod's famous crown, which I like this crown. But the one I like better is Sanita. Sanita has a Burst of Kindness crown, and I really like that. And then it has these sides, and these sides are, it's a single crochet and a half double, single crochet, half double, but it's a half double kind of cluster. It's a 2-row, 2-stitch repeat. And it comes out kind of knobby and very, very pretty, I think. I did not do the double crochet trim on the ends. I just did a couple rows of single crochets because one, please don't laugh, but I'm not really good in hats. But I think it came out really cute. See, I'm not really good in a hat. I look like a big pimple. But it's a beautiful hat. And I thought of Mishi because Mishi looks so good in hats. But that's that. And it's 100% cotton. And I am going to send it to, I think, Nisa. I think she's the one that's doing the chemo hats, the chemo caps. Hello, Diana D. Says Diana C. Yeah, it is a very pretty hat. Okay, then, let's see. I think I've gotten through everything, but I can't tell because I covered up my book. The next one is from Gabrielle. My Gabriela. And she sent me this big box. And bless her heart, she spent money. She spent big bucks sending this box. let's see. And she's got it taped up pretty well. She's got every seam taped up. So I'm going to have to get out my handy dandy little box cutter. Charlene, hello, welcome in. Oh, you know, sometimes animals can be more expensive than children. Okay, just for you, my dear Laura, this is Yarn Bee Cotton Decay Blush. The color is blush. And I got it 2 years ago when Hobby Lobby had their 70% off store-wide clearance sale. I got it then. 100% cotton, 100% cotton? Yeah, 100% cotton blush. And it's one of these knobby little yarns, but it worked up really pretty in the hat, I think. Okay, handy dandy little box cutter, and let's see what damage we can do to this. You know, a lot of people, when they get a birthday present, they take their time and they untape it and they untape the ends and they open it all up and pull it out and save the wrapping paper. I don't think so. I don't think so. Well, look at there. That is Claire from Woodshed Theory. Welcome in, Claire. You make gifts but don't sell them. Why not? Oh, you make gifts. Okay. So you've got someone in mind when you do make them. Is Gabrielle still here in the chat? It would be so nice to see some of your work. Yeah. Dawn Aaron is an awesome artist, and she dyes spring dyes yarn. Spring's another awesome artist. She dyes yarn. She does all kinds of things. She does tatting. She does needle tatting. She does, I think she does shuttle tatting. Crochets, knits. Oh my word. Oh my word. Okay, she sent me some carrots. How fun. These are Lindor carrots. So you know there's chocolate in there. I'm going to have to set this box down on the floor because there's just way too many things in here. There is, wow, this big, huge blanket bag for big projects. Drawstrings. Awesome, awesome. And you know what I like about this? It is made out of, what's going on here? It's made out of, there's my Bonnie. It's made out of the fabric that you make, that they do the pillows in the hospital out of. It's kind of like a, I don't know if it's plastic, but this has got a nice big bottom in it. So it'll hold, if you're working on a blanket, this is perfect. And this is perfect for me to take in the car because I can just simply wipe this off. And I don't like to take my fabric bags in the car when I'm doing a car project. Oh my, it's like Christmas, guys. Look at this. This paper is so beautiful. Whoops. Uh-oh. Oh, oh my word, guys. Look at this. Can you see this? Oh my gosh. This is a Gabriel hug. This is definitely a Gabriel hug. It is so beautiful. I'm going to tip it down so you guys can see. This is so stinking beautiful. It comes down. Oh, it is so beautiful. And the colors, I would never have thought to put these colors together. Burgundy and a dark green and a cream and a brown. I don't know if you can see because I'm going to have to show these on Sundays. This is just so beautiful. There's this little one. I don't know what to say. My very own somebody. And my very own somebody has a shawl. And it says believe. It says believe. Is that the stinkingest, cutest thing you've ever seen? Oh my gosh. It has halo and a fluffy little tail. And I don't know if she has a name. I'm sure she will have a name, knowing Gabriel like I do. Here's another one. I'm going to have to hurry because we're running out of time. Oh my goodness, I didn't realize the amount of stuff that was in this bag. Somebody loves you. And it is a zippered pouch. Oh my word. It is filled with all kinds of goodies. And a row counter. And a tape measure. I love these things. And some shawl pins. And a needle case, a needle tin. That's pretty. I love the metal. I love metal tins. I have my in my bath laundry room is metal tins. And here is a little notebook or memo pad, whatever. Awesome sauce. Because you never know when you might have to write something down. Oh, and here's another one. It's this one. I like this one. It says, trust in the Lord with all your heart. And then, oh my. There's my new prayer book. Get the letter C on it for Miss C's cottage. How about that? Awesome sauce. A lot of love went in this box. I'm telling you right now, guys. A lot of love. And we're not even to the bottom of the box. I want to open this one because I have no idea what it is. All of this is such beautiful paper. I only have 5 minutes left to do this. So forgive me if I don't do it justice. Oh, sure. It's in another bag. Even the smartest one can change the world. Even the smallest one can change the world. All right, you know where this is going. Peter Rabbit said that. Even the smallest one can change the world. Down comes the stitch marker holders, the stitch marker rack, and up goes this. That's a guarantee. And this is Tales from the Kingdom of Yarn Givers by Gabrielle. A yarn-inspired story by Gabrielle. I'm going to do this another day. I'm going to do this another day. It explains the bunny. And I'm going to have to read it through once. So that I don't cry. Because this is happy. Happy, happy. Oh my gosh. I think, Gabrielle, that you must be a sister to Dawn, Erin. And I think that probably, who is it that makes the tape? M&M, MGM, SM. Somebody makes the tape. They're going to give bonuses out to their people come Christmas. You got to go, Bonnie. Yes, yeah, Beatrix Potter is my favorite too. I saw a Beatrix Potter movie one time, and it was, I never, I've gone back and watched it on YouTube several times. All right, I'm getting quite a collection here. Let's see. Oh, look at this fun little cup. It has a bunny, lots of bright colors, and look at this little bunny butt. How adorable. Hand wash only. Don't put it in the microwave or don't put it in the dishwasher. And I have to tell you, it's filled with Scottish shortbread. She must know that I'm from the Clan Mackay, which is pretty Scottish. They're from the Northern Highlands, and they were on the estate of the Sutherlands up in Sutherlandshire. All right, we have one more. Oh, and this is a tin box. I love it. I love it already. I love it already. Don't even know what's in it yet. Oh, it's a Peter Rabbit box. Oh my word. It is a Peter Rabbit tea box. And it has Peter Rabbit. It has Let's see, who are you seeing? Um, the hedgehog, I don't know. Mama Bunny, the little mouse, Flopsy Mopsy, and Cottontail, Jeremy Fisher, Squirrel Nutkin, Peter Rabbit in the garden, and there's the whole family. And Jemima Puddle Duck. That's who I was looking for. Jemima Puddle Duck. She's one of my favorites. And this tea is the Beatrix Potter English Tea Selection, 100 tea bags. Beatrice Potter was born in London in 1866, and during her rather lonely childhood and later as a young woman, she studied art and natural history. She acquired her love and knowledge of the countryside during family holidays, at first in Scotland and then in the Lake District, where she later made her home and where many of her famous tales are set. And this is bergamot tea. It's a tea selection. This is awesome. Okay, guys, I'm going to bid you adieu. I'm going to go turn the hot pot on. I love you so much. Missy, you seem really surprised. I find it hysterical. I do believe the Holy Spirit tells people what we like and they send it to us to be a blessing. You know, Denny, you just may be right. It is a lovely, lovely gift box. Isn't that awesome, Claire? You know what's awesome? Is that my face on this computer twice a week has given you, and maybe what I exude, has given you enough insight into who I am. Like Denny says, you send me just the perfect gifts. I don't thank you. I love you too. I love you too, Gabrielle. You have found a special place in my heart. And it's 12 or 102 and I got to go, and I love you all. May God bless you and keep you in the palm of his hand, safe from the storms that are blowing through the south. May he guide your steps this week. May he plant seeds in your heart that will grow and draw you to him. And may you be blessed with one gift this week. And I will see you on Sunday, 12 o'clock noon. We're going to be doing the body. And remember, somebody loves you.